I want you to close your eyes for a second, just for a moment. Now, think about that goal you have. That one big thing. The one you tell people about, and maybe they nod politely. Or maybe they even laugh. The one that keeps you up at night. That feels so huge, so impossibly far away. Got it. Good. Open your eyes. Now let's talk about the gap. The space between where you are right now and where that goal lives. That gap, my friend, is not going to close itself. It's not going to shrink with wishful thinking or half-hearted attempts. That gap is filled with one thing and one thing only: work. Hard, focused, undeniable work. And today, we're talking about studying. But not just any studying. Not the kind where you've got one eye on your textbook and the other on your phone. Not the kind where you're just going through the motions, highlighting things you'll forget tomorrow. I'm talking about studying like you have something to prove. Because let's be honest, you do. You have something to prove to every person who ever doubted you. To every teacher who said you weren't cut out for it. To every friend who rolled their eyes when you said you were staying in to study. To every family member who subtly, or not so subtly, suggested you aim a little lower. But most importantly, you have something to prove to yourself. You have to prove to that voice in the back of your head, the one that whispers doubts when you're tired, that it's wrong. You have to prove that you are capable, that you are strong enough, and that you have the discipline to see this through. This isn't about ego. This isn't about being better than anyone else. This is about self-respect. It's about honoring the potential that exists inside you. It's about looking in the mirror and knowing you gave it everything you had. So what does it look like? Studying like you have something to prove? It looks like turning your phone off. Not on silent, not flipped over. Off. And putting it in another room. It looks like a clean desk, a clear plan, and a specific objective for every single study session. You're not just studying history. You're mastering the causes of the French Revolution until you can explain them in your sleep. It looks like active recall. Instead of just rereading your notes, you're closing the book and writing down everything you can remember. Then you open it and see what you missed. You're teaching the concepts to an imaginary student, or to your dog, or to the wall. Because if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. It looks like sacrifice. It's saying no to that party, even when the fear of missing out is screaming in your ear. It's waking up an hour earlier when your bed feels like the most comfortable place on earth. It's pushing through that chapter when your brain feels like mush and all you want to do is binge watch another series. Every time you choose the textbook over the television, the flashcard over the mindless scrolling, you are casting a vote for your future self. You are laying another brick in the foundation of your success. Think about the feeling. The feeling of walking into that exam room not with fear, but with confidence. The kind of confidence that comes from knowing you've done the work. You've faced the material, wrestled with it, and conquered it. You're not hoping for lucky questions. You're ready for any question. Imagine the moment you get the result. That grade, that acceptance letter, that certification. The moment all those lonely nights and early mornings pay off. The moment you can look back at all the doubters, not with anger, but with a quiet, confident smile, knowing you did it. You proved them wrong. You proved yourself right. That feeling isn't free. It's earned. It's earned in the quiet hours when no one is watching. It's earned when you push past the point of frustration and things finally start to click. It's earned every time you choose discipline over distraction. This journey is yours alone. No one can study for you. No one can want it for you. They can support you. They can cheer for you. But you have to walk the path. You have to do the reps. So, let this be your call to action. Let this be your wake-up call. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for motivation to strike you like lightning. Motivation is a myth. Discipline is what builds empires. Discipline is what gets you through the boring parts, the difficult parts, the parts where you want to quit. Create a system. Schedule your study time like it's the most important meeting of your life, because it is. Protect that time ruthlessly. Break down your massive goal into tiny, manageable steps. Your goal isn't to get an A in calculus. Your goal for today is to understand and solve 5 problems on derivatives. That's it. Then do it again tomorrow. And be accountable. Find a study partner who is just as serious as you are. Share your goals with someone who will hold you to them. Put a calendar on your wall and cross off every single day you stick to your plan. Seeing that chain of success grow is one of the most powerful motivators you can have. Look, this isn't about burnout. It's about focused intensity. Study hard, but rest hard too. Take breaks. Get enough sleep. Eat well. Your brain is a physical part of your body. You have to take care of it if you want it to perform at its peak. This is a marathon, not a sprint. But during your sprints, you need a sprint. When you sit down to study, you are a professional. This is your job. This is your craft. Treat it with that level of respect. Every single session is an opportunity to get one step closer to your dream. Don't waste it. So I ask you again, what do you have to prove? Who do you have to prove it to? Write it down. Put it somewhere you can see it every single day. Let it be the fuel for your fire. When you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Remember the doubters. Remember that feeling of accomplishment you're chasing. Remember that you are building a future that no one can take away from you. The world doesn't owe you anything. Success isn't handed out. It is fought for. It is earned. It is proven. So go. Open that book. Start that problem set. Write that essay. And do it with an intensity that silences every single doubt. Study like your future depends on it. Because it does. Study like you have something to prove. Thanks for watching. Now go get to work. If this helped, consider subscribing for more. See you next time.